Hello, and welcome to another amazing episode here at Code Your English. I am so happy that you are here today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you are having a good day. If not, don't worry. Maybe this podcast can help make your day a little better. As always, this podcast is for English learners who want to improve their listening and speaking skills. I try to use simple and easy English so that you can follow along and understand everything. So, relax, and let's learn something new together. Today's topic is the power of now. This is a very beautiful and helpful idea that I want to share with you. In this episode, we will talk about what it means to live in the present moment. We will explore why living in the now is so powerful and how it can change your life. You will learn how focusing on the present can make you feel calmer, happier, and more peaceful. I will also give you some easy tips on how to practice living in the present moment every day. These are small things you can try that may help you enjoy life more. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt sad or worried because of something that happened in the past? Or maybe you feel nervous about something that may happen in the future? Many of us feel this way. We think about our past mistakes. We feel bad about things we cannot change. Or we worry about tomorrow, next week, or next year. We ask ourselves, what if this happens? What if that goes wrong? And when we do this, we miss the most important time. Now. The now is the only time we really have. The past is gone. The future has not come yet, but now is here. Now is real. Now is where life happens. That is why I chose this topic for today's podcast. I believe that understanding the power of now can help us live a better life. When we learn to live in the present moment, we can enjoy life more. We can feel more thankful for what we have. We can feel less stress and more peace inside. And this is something we all want, right? So today, let's take a simple but important journey together. Let's learn about the power of now and see how we can bring this idea into our daily life. So, are you ready? Let's begin. What does now mean? Let's talk about what now really means. The word now is a very simple word, but it has a deep and powerful meaning. When we say now, we are talking about this moment, the time that is happening right here and right now. It is not about what happened before, and it is not about what will happen later. Now is the present moment. It is the time we are living in at this very second. As I speak, you are listening. That is now. As you take a breath in and out, that is now. When you look around and see what is in front of you, that is now. Let's think a little more about time. We can think of time in three simple parts: the past, the present, and the future. The past is what has already happened. It is behind us. It is over. Maybe yesterday, last week, or 10 years ago. All of that is the past. We remember the past. We sometimes think about good times or sad times from the past. We may smile when we remember a happy day, or we may feel sad when we remember a bad moment. But no matter what we feel about the past, we cannot change it. It has already happened. It is done. Then, we have the future. The future is what has not happened yet. It is what will come later. It might be tomorrow. It might be next month. It might be many years from now. We often think about the future. We plan for it. We dream about it. Sometimes we feel excited about the future. Other times we feel nervous or worried about what may happen. But the truth is, the future is not here yet. We do not know what the future will bring. We can only guess. we can only wait. And finally, we have the present, the now. The present is the only time that we really have. The past is gone. The future is not here. But now, this moment, is with us. This moment is where life happens. Every breath we take, every word we say, every sound we hear, it all happens in the now. The now is real. The now is alive. That is why it is so important to focus on now. But here is what happens to many of us. Even though we are living in the now, our mind is not always in the now. Many times, our thoughts are somewhere else. Maybe we are thinking about something that happened before. We think, why did I do that? Or, I should have done it differently. Or maybe we are thinking about what will happen next. We ask ourselves, what if this happens? Or, what if something goes wrong? Our mind moves between the past and the future. And because of this, we forget to enjoy and live in the present moment. When we focus too much on the past, we may feel regret or sadness. We think about our mistakes. We think about the things we have lost. But no matter how much we think about the past, we cannot go back. We cannot change what has already happened. And when we focus too much on the future, we may feel worry or fear. We may imagine problems that have not even happened yet. We may feel stress about things that are not real at this moment. That is why it is so powerful to bring our mind back to now. When we pay attention to now, we can feel more peaceful. We can see the beauty around us. We can hear the sounds that are here in this moment. The birds singing, the wind blowing, or even just the sound of our own breath. We can enjoy the small things in life. A smile from a friend, the taste of our food, the feeling of the sun on our face. These things happen now. If we are too busy thinking about the past or future, we may miss these moments. So, now means this moment. It means the time that is happening right now as you listen to my voice. It is the time where life is. The past and future are part of our story, but they are not where we live. We live in the now. And when we learn to focus on the present moment, we can live more fully. We can feel more alive. We can be happier and more peaceful. In this podcast, I want to help you practice focusing on now. I want to remind you that this moment is special. This moment is a gift. That is why we call it the present. So as you listen to this, take a deep breath. Feel this moment. Look around you. Notice what is here and now. And remember, now is where your life happens. Why do people often forget to live in the now? Now let's talk about why so many people forget to live in the now. This is something that happens to almost everyone. It is very normal. Our mind is always busy. It likes to think about many things, but most of the time our mind is thinking about the past or the future. It is not easy for the mind to stay in the present moment. And when we think too much about the past or the future, we forget to enjoy the now. Let's first talk about the past. The past is everything that has already happened in our life. Sometimes we think about good memories. Maybe we remember a happy day with our family or friends. That is nice. But often, we think about bad memories too. We think about mistakes we made. We think about things we said that we should not have said. We think about times when we failed or when we lost something. For example, maybe you remember a time when you did badly on a test. Maybe you said something unkind to a friend and you feel sorry about it. Maybe you think about a job you did not get or a chance you missed. When we think about these things again and again, it can make us feel sad. It can make us feel regret. We may say to ourselves, "Why did I do that?" Or, if only I could change the past. But the truth is, we cannot change what has already happened. The past is finished. No matter how much we think about it, we cannot go back and do it again. But still, our mind keeps going back to those memories. And when we do this too much, we stop living in the present. We miss what is happening right now because we are lost in our old thoughts. Now, let's think about the future. The future is the time that has not come yet. It is tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Many people spend a lot of time thinking about what might happen. We plan for the future, and that is okay. But often, we also worry about the future. We think, what if something goes wrong? Or, what if I fail? For example, maybe you worry about your work. You wonder if you will do well, or if you will lose your job. Maybe you worry about money and how you will pay your bills. Maybe you have an exam soon, and you feel nervous about it. You think, what if I forget everything I studied? Or, what if I don't pass? When we think too much about what could happen, it can make us feel very stressed. We feel fear about things that are not real yet. We imagine problems that have not come. And because we are so busy thinking about what might happen, we do not see the good things that are here now. We do not feel the peace of this moment because we are worried about the next moment. So, when we think too much about the past, we feel regret and sadness. When we think too much about the future, we feel worry and fear. Both of these feelings take us away from the present. Both of these feelings stop us from enjoying the now. And that is why it is so important to bring our mind back to the present moment. When we focus on now, we can feel more calm. We can feel more thankful for what we have. We can see the good things in our life. It is not always easy. Our mind will still try to go to the past or the future. That is normal. But when we notice this, we can gently bring our mind back to the present. We can remind ourselves that the past is over and the future has not come yet. We can tell ourselves, this moment is my life. And when we do this, we can start to feel less stress. We can start to feel more peace inside. The power of now is that it helps us live life as it happens, not as it was, and not as we fear it will be, but as it is, right here and right now. What happens when we focus on the now? Now, let's talk about what happens when we focus on the now. When we live in the present moment, something beautiful begins to happen. We start to feel more calm. We feel more at peace. Our mind is not busy thinking about things that make us sad or worried. Instead, we are simply here, in this moment. And that brings us happiness. It helps us feel light, like a heavy bag has been taken off our shoulders. The stress that comes from thinking too much about the past or the future becomes smaller. We can finally take a deep breath and feel good inside. When we live in the now, we can really enjoy the small things in life. And many times, it is these small things that bring us true joy. For example, think about going for a walk. When you walk and your mind is thinking about problems, you may not even see the world around you. You may not notice the blue sky. You may not see the green trees. You may not hear the birds singing. But when you focus on now, you start to see these things. You see how beautiful the world is. You feel the fresh air on your face. You hear the soft sound of your feet on the ground. A simple walk becomes a wonderful experience. The same is true when we are with people we care about. When we focus on now, we really listen to them. We see their smile. We hear their words. We feel their presence. Maybe you are sitting with a friend or a family member. If your mind is busy with other thoughts, you may not enjoy the time together. But when you bring your mind back to the present, you start to feel happy just to be with them. You see their eyes, you hear their laughter. You feel thankful for this moment. Living in the now also helps us enjoy very simple things in daily life. Imagine you are drinking a cup of tea. If your mind is somewhere else, you may not even taste it. You may drink the tea quickly while thinking about work, school, or other worries. But if you stop and focus on now, that cup of tea becomes something special. You feel the warmth of the cup in your hands. You smell the soft, sweet smell of the tea. You take a small sip, and you really taste it. You feel the tea as it moves into your body. In that moment, you are not thinking about the past or the future. You are simply enjoying the tea. And in that simple act, you find peace. When we focus on now, we also notice things about ourselves. We feel our breath as it goes in and out. We feel our heart beating. We notice how our body feels. Maybe tired, maybe strong, maybe full of energy. We become friends with ourselves in this moment. We stop fighting with our thoughts. We stop trying to change what has already happened or control what has not come yet. We simply accept this moment as it is. And that gives us a deep feeling of calm. Another wonderful thing about living in the now is that we stop rushing. Many times, we are always trying to move to the next thing. We are in a hurry to finish our meal, finish our work, finish our day. But when we focus on now, we slow down. We give full attention to what we are doing. We wash the dishes with care. We write an email with focus. We play with our child or pet with joy. Each small act becomes important. Each small act becomes a chance to feel happy. So, what happens when we focus on the now? We feel less stress. We feel more peace. We enjoy the small and simple things that make life rich. We connect better with other people. We connect better with ourselves. And most of all, we feel truly alive. Because life is not in the past. Life is not in the future. Life is in the now. When we learn to live in the present moment, we discover that happiness is already here. We don't need to search for it. We only need to see it, feel it, and enjoy it. Right here, right now. Easy tips to practice. Living in the now. So now, let's talk about how you can practice living in the now. You might be asking yourself, how can I stay in the present moment? The good news is that it is not difficult. You do not need anything special. You do not need to go somewhere far. You can start right where you are with small, simple steps. Let me share with you some easy tips that you can try in your daily life. These tips can help you enjoy the present moment and feel more calm and happy. One of the easiest ways to come back to the present is to take a deep breath. Breathing is something we do all the time, but we often do not notice it. When you stop and pay attention to your breath, you bring your mind back to now. You can try this anytime, right now if you want. Sit quietly, take a slow, deep breath in, and feel the air going into your body. Then slowly breathe out, and feel the air leaving your body. When you do this, your mind becomes quiet. You are not thinking about the past or the future. You are just with your breath. This can help you feel more peaceful and relaxed. You can do this at work, at school, or at home. Even just 2 or 3 deep breaths can make a big difference. Another simple tip is to look at what is around you. This sounds easy, but it is very powerful. We often move through our day without really seeing the world. We are so busy thinking that we forget to look. But the present moment is full of beauty. So stop for a moment. Look up at the sky. Is it blue? Are there clouds? Look at the trees. See how the leaves move in the wind. Look at the people near you. Notice their faces, their smiles. When you do this, you are living in the now. You are seeing what is here, right in front of you. You can also notice small things, the color of a flower, the shape of a building, the light from the sun. All of these small things can bring you joy when you really see them. The next tip is to listen carefully when someone talks to you. Sometimes, when we talk with people, our mind is not really there. We are thinking about what we want to say next. Or maybe we are thinking about something else completely. But when you truly listen, you are living in the present. Try to give the person your full attention. Hear their words. Notice their voice. Look at their face. This makes the other person feel respected and loved. And it also helps you feel more connected. When we listen deeply, we can have better friendships, better relationships, and more kindness in our lives. Another helpful tip is to do one thing at a time. In today's world, many people try to do many things at the same time. This is called multitasking. Maybe you are eating your lunch while checking your phone and thinking about your work. But when you do many things at once, you are not really present for any of them. You may finish your meal without tasting it. You may read a message without really understanding it. So try to focus on one thing at a time. When you eat, just eat. Enjoy the taste of the food. When you work, just work. Give your full attention to the task. When you rest, just rest. Let your body and mind relax. Doing one thing at a time helps you enjoy each moment more and do things better. These tips are very simple, but simple things can be powerful. You do not need to change your whole life to practice living in the now. You can start with small moments. You can start today. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. And slowly, you will find that you feel less stress, more joy, and more peace in your heart. Remember, the present moment is all we really have. So let's learn to enjoy it fully. A small reflection or practice. Now, let's take a short moment to practice what we have been talking about. You don't need anything special for this. Just yourself, right here, right now. If you are sitting somewhere safe, like at home or in a quiet place, I invite you to close your eyes. If you are walking or doing something that needs your attention, please keep your eyes open and just listen. The most important thing is to feel safe and comfortable. Let's begin by taking a slow, deep breath together. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Feel the air as it comes into your body. Let your belly rise a little as you breathe in. Now breathe out slowly through your mouth. Feel the air leaving your body. Let your shoulders relax as you breathe out. Let's do this again. Breathe in slowly and feel your chest and belly move. Now breathe out slowly and feel your whole body begin to relax. You do not need to change your breathing. Just notice it. Feel it. This is your now. This breath is happening right here, right now. As you breathe, start to notice your body. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the chair or floor under you. Feel your hands. Are they resting on your lap or at your sides? Just notice. There is nothing you need to do. Just be here. Just feel this moment. Your body is here. Your breath is here. This is now. Next, listen to the sounds around you. Maybe you hear the sound of the wind outside. Maybe you hear the soft hum of a fan or the voices of people far away. Maybe you hear the sound of your own breath. Whatever you hear, just notice it. Don't judge the sound. Don't try to change it. Just listen. Let the sounds come and go. Let them be part of this present moment. If your mind starts to think about something else, maybe a problem or a plan, that's okay. This happens to everyone. When you notice that your mind has gone away, just gently bring it back. Bring it back to your breath. Bring it back to the sounds around you. Bring it back to now. There is no right or wrong. You are simply practicing being here in this moment. Let's take one more deep breath together. Breathe in slowly, feeling your body, feeling this now, and breathe out slowly, feeling calm, feeling peaceful. When you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes or just lift your head and look around. Notice how you feel. Notice that you have just spent a few moments living in the present, and see if you can carry this feeling with you as you go through the rest of your day. This small practice is something you can do anytime. You can take a few moments to breathe, to listen, and to feel the now. It doesn't take long, but it can bring you peace and help you enjoy life more. The power of now is always with you, waiting for you to see it, to feel it, to live it. Benefits of living in the now. Let's now talk about the benefits of living in the now. You may be asking yourself, why is it so important to focus on the present moment? The answer is simple. When we live in the now, we feel better inside. We enjoy life more. We feel more calm, more happy, and more connected to the people around us. Let's explore some of these beautiful benefits together. One of the biggest benefits of living in the now is that we feel less stress. When our mind is always busy thinking about the past, we often feel regret or sadness. When our mind is always busy thinking about the future, we often feel worry or fear. These thoughts make us feel heavy inside. But when we bring our mind back to the present, this stress becomes smaller. We stop fighting with our thoughts. We stop trying to change what has already happened. We stop being afraid of what has not come yet. Instead, we simply accept this moment as it is. This helps our body and mind feel calm. We breathe easier. Our heart beats more slowly. We feel safe in this moment. And that feeling of peace is something we all need. Another benefit is that we feel more joy. When we live in the now, we start to see the small, simple things that make life special. We notice the beauty around us. We enjoy the blue sky, the warm sun, the sound of birds singing. We enjoy the taste of our food. For example, when you focus on now, you enjoy your meal more. You taste each bite. You feel thankful for the food you have. You feel happy to simply eat and enjoy. Small things that we often miss can bring us great joy when we are fully present. Life becomes rich and full, even in simple moments. Living in the now also helps us have better focus. When we are thinking about many things at once, the past, the future, our worries, our plans, our mind feels tired. It is hard to pay attention to what we are doing. But when we focus on the present, we give our full attention to the task in front of us. We do one thing at a time. We listen carefully. We see clearly. For example, imagine you are reading a book. If your mind is thinking about something else, you may not understand the story. But if you bring your mind back to now, you enjoy the book. You understand it better. The same is true for work, for study, and for everything we do. When we focus on now, we do things with more care and more success. Another wonderful benefit is that we build better relationships. When we live in the now, we are really present with the people we care about. We listen to them. We see their smiles. We hear their words. We feel their feelings. For example, when you focus on now, you hear your friend's words better. You understand them. You show them kindness. You make them feel important. This helps to build strong, loving relationships. People feel good when we are truly with them, and we also feel good because we feel more connected. We feel less alone. We feel more love in our lives. Living in the now also helps us feel thankful. When we stop to notice the present, we see all the good things that we already have. We stop waiting for some future time to be happy. We stop thinking, I will be happy when I get that job, or I will feel good when I pass that test. Instead, we feel happy now. We feel thankful now, and this helps us live with a soft and open heart. So, as you can see, living in the now brings many good things. We feel less stress. We feel more joy. We focus better. We build better relationships. We feel more thankful. And all of this helps us live a better, kinder, and more peaceful life. And the best part is, this power is already inside you. You do not need to look for it somewhere else. You can start to enjoy these benefits today, in this moment, right now. So, my dear friends, we have come to the end of today's podcast. Let's take a moment to remember what we talked about. We spoke about the power of now. We learned that now means the present moment, the time that is happening right here, right now. The past is already gone. The future has not come yet. But now is where life happens. This moment is real. This moment is the only time we can truly live in. We also spoke about why people often forget to live in the now. Many times, our mind is busy thinking about the past. We remember things that went wrong. We feel sad about mistakes. We feel regret about what we did or did not do. Other times, our mind is busy thinking about the future. We worry about what will happen. We feel stress about things that have not happened yet. But when we think too much about the past or the future, we miss the beauty of the present. We miss the small joys that are right in front of us. Then we explored what happens when we focus on the now. We feel more calm. We enjoy small things more. Cup of tea, the sound of birds, the smile of a friend. We feel less stress. We feel more thankful. We feel more connected to the people around us. And we feel more alive, because now is where our life truly is. We also talked about some easy ways to practice living in the now. We can take a few deep breaths and feel the air move in and out of our body. We can look around and really see the world, the sky, the trees, the colors, the people. We can listen carefully when someone talks to us. We can do one thing at a time and give it our full attention. These are simple things, but they can help us come back to the present and feel more peace. I want to encourage you to try living in the now today. Even if you can only do it for a few moments, that is a good start. When you eat, really taste your food. When you walk, really feel the ground under your feet. When you speak with someone, really listen to them. You do not need to wait for tomorrow or next week to begin. You can start right now, in this moment. The present moment is always here for you. It is waiting for you to see it, to feel it, and to enjoy it. Before we end, I want to leave you with a kind and simple thought. The now is a gift. That is why we call it the present. I hope you will remember this as you go through your day. I hope it will remind you to slow down, to breathe, and to enjoy the life that is happening right now, in front of you. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and that it helped you learn something new, not only about English, but also about life. If you like this podcast, please subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Share this podcast with a friend who may enjoy it too. And if you can, try to talk about this topic with someone. This will help you practice your English speaking and also help you remember what you learned today. Until next time, take care of yourself and enjoy each moment. Goodbye.